Okay, so what we've got up ahead is our little presentation. Don't worry, it's not going to be a super long presentation. This isn't like a school class or anything like this. We're just going to give a quick introduction to who we are and what the demo or this webinar is actually going to be. And then we're just going to get straight into a live demo with it. So this is our real-time motion capture within with RADiCAL within Unreal Engine. And we're going to showcase that. So you can get started. You can all join along with this. There's a QR code here, or you can just use a URL to download our free plugin for Unreal Engine, and you can follow along with me. That was a lot of words there.
Yes.
So, who's hosting? That is myself, Peter Wilkinson, and Elena. And if I pronounce your name wrong, I do apologize, but
Yeah,
Elena
it's fine.
Dimopoulou. And let's give a quick introduction to Elena.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you. So, hi everyone. My name is Elena Dimopoulou. I am the first female Unreal authorized instructor from Greece. And at Greece, I have 10 years of experience in various fields like gaming, film, education. I am a lecturer in many universities and I consult many studios. I have speaking a lot of events like Epic Games in educational summits. In Cesium, Pocket Gamer and DevGam and kind of art and various conferences. I also design workshops with Fortnite and for beginners in Unreal Engine. I have founded the first Unreal authorized, which is run by authorized instructors by Epic Games in Greece. I have exhibited as an artist and new media artist and with digital arts in many exhibitions like Documenta Biennale, and I have worked with many studios. I was finalist at the Epic Bootcamp Animation. At an Unreal Engine's education program. I was finalist in. I was also finalist. My game was showcased in Unreal First Seattle. It was the first ever Greek game released so far. And I'm also the founder of Apnea. I have taken some awards, and I'm a Women in Games ambassador and mentor. And that's all from me.
Incredible. That's incredible. The amount of
Thank you.
stuff. Yeah, it's super inspiring. Oh, hang on, I put a text. And we're gonna go from that incredible sort of like breadth of a portfolio to me, where I'm a community manager, I'm a customer success manager, creator and editor for videos, marketing materials. I break the software constantly and I report it to our devs, and I host a stream like this, and I wear many hats. I'm in awe of you,
Yeah,
Elena. I can't lie.
you are a superhero.
So you're also here to represent your bootcamp, Penna, or
Yes, yes.
Pen.
We are, yeah, it's the first time that we are designing our
Oh,
first international bootcamp that has a lot of Greek students that we are
I'm
going to
so
have.
sorry. I have lost your audio. 1 second. It's on mute.
Yes.
Okay, I apologize. Could you say something?
Yeah, it's fine. Yes. Can you hear me? There is no good
Oh
meeting
no.
without
Okay.
technical
I
problems.
hope audio wasn't just lost for everyone else. We can hear Elena well. Okay. Then it was
Yeah,
just me.
yeah,
I'm so
it's
sorry. My
fine.
headphones
There is no
clipped
fun
out.
with no technical issues.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Sorry. Yes. Didn't mean to interrupt.
no, no, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Your boot camp. Feel
Yeah,
free.
we are launching our first bootcamp that will be the first international initiative among others. If you don't know Apnea, we're doing we're working as a social enterprise 1 year now. We are going into remote islands and villages and areas with less infrastructure, and we do some various workshop integrating the local communities with people with special needs and old peoples. And we are also teaching and try to bring new things into these areas. And we are also a training center. And now this is the first international bootcamp that we're going to do with three different cohorts in Europe, USA, and Asia. We will have many different students, many different time zones. We will have this extensive bootcamp that you're going to learn game development, immersive experience, and all in Unreal Engine. It will be 3 weeks. It will start at 25th of August. We already have a lot of people registered in, and we are waiting more to have a more diverse and international cohorts also. And you will have like portfolio reviews. You will have mentors. You will take also a certificate from instructor partners from Epic Games. We will have some jam session inside. We will also play games. We will test our sessions. You will have support. You can also have the recordings of the lessons into your learning portal. And if you want to learn more, you can access our website and or ask me whatever you want.
Fantastic. And you can sign up through apneastudio.com. We'll also
Yeah.
post that in like an email as a follow-up, as a later to anyone who's attending.
I forgot to say that with RADiCAL we are partners, and we are going to host a lot of sessions integrating and showcase how you can bring your characters and animations into Unreal and many cool things. So I won't say more, you have to register to see them.
Fantastic. Yeah, and it's what we'll be showcasing here is a very light version of what we'll be showcasing in the actual boot camp.
Of
So
course.
this will be very quick, very high level, but in the boot camp we'll be going into a lot more of the detail of it. So creating and adding your custom characters, retargeting through that, recording and actually working with those recorded files as opposed to what we're going through here, which is just going to be connecting to the live room, which I'll show you in a minute, and bringing it into Unreal and just recording a quick sample of that. So, what is RADiCAL? Let me give you a quick explainer, but first of all, I'm going to give you a quick video preview. So, RADiCAL and how it can integrate within Unreal. We have, as I mentioned, a plugin which is just freely available and you just connect and it allows you to connect with a live room. It is for fast and accessible animation workflows. So motion capture is historically very complicated, very costly. It's not only expensive in terms of monetary, it takes up all of your time setting up expensive camera equipment, lights, huge studio spaces. We are motion capture and we're driven through one camera. So the webcam up here is the one I will be using for motion capture later. I've not got any other expensive light sensors or anything like that around my room. It's just one camera and I can get to motion capture very quickly. And it's ideal for anyone who's just starting or who's a professional. Ideal for rapid prototyping and just taking those ideas you've got and just iterating on them quickly. And of course, we're easy to integrate within Unreal Engine. So, as I said, as a base, you can have it for animation for games and film, but you can also bring into live virtual productions, interactive storytelling. We've also been working with fashion shows, sort of partners, branding, and we can also, as will be showcased, well, sorry, as Elena has mentioned, in educational workshops and prototyping. So the demo is going to come into two main parts. One is the connection with a live room, which I will be showcasing through my screen share. And then after I've set up and calibrated to a motion capture, I will be then handing the baton over to Elena, who will be then showcasing bringing it into Unreal Engine. And just a little teaser for the boot camp. Oh, and we'll also be recording our motions through the tape recorder onto a actor as well. And of course, at any point during the motion capture, if you have something to say or you want me to do a specific dance or emote or whatever, you can just
Yes.
shout it out through the questions. And of course, we'll be having a Q&A throughout. Any questions that we don't get to during, feel free to ask them and we'll still get to them at the end. And we also have a Discord for the RADiCAL community where you can continue to ask questions and I will personally be answering them throughout. Okay. Uh, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna get started with RADiCAL and feel free to follow along. And you can start by creating your free RADiCAL account and following along that way. Just want to make
Let-
sure my screen is
So
still
let's go
visible.
into action.
Show webinar. Just making sure my screen is still perfect. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So this is the RADiCAL dashboard. This is where all of your projects live and breathe. As you can see, I've been very active. So I'm not going to give you a high level run through on this. I'm just going to go quickly and I'm going to create a live room. I'm going to start it now. Uh, this is all of my naming information. This is all fine. I'm going to change the 30 minutes to about 2 hours and just one actor, just me. And I'll have a nice sort of template. These are our templates, which you can just sort of all your existing Canvas projects. It's a little bit, Canvas is our 3D editor in the web browser. Uh, just a little nice environmental change. So copy this and I'm going to send this. Okay. Uh, the important information. So if you are following along within RADiCAL, at any live room, the most important thing is the 3D integrations down at the bottom. You'll have your room ID and account key. Those are two very important strings, and Elena will be showing you how to use and implement them momentarily. So I'm going to enter my live room. I'm going to choose my setup. So for this, I'll be going for a standard full body, which is a full body motion capture. But you can also use upper body and fingers. It's the exact same, but you can stay seated at your desk. There's me. So this here is our little viewport, just to make sure I'm all fitting in. Uh, Speed and fidelity, this is the capture mode. So speed is a very fast and reactive motion capture experience. Fidelity is a little bit slower at about 2 second delay. However, it's incredibly precise and it's very detailed. Well, it's fidelity. It's high fidelity. It's good for production capture. So at this point, uh, I am connecting to a. Ooh, just making sure everything is fine. There you go. So at this point, RADiCAL is now connecting to a server to stream and to warm up the AI. This would then be brought over to the screen and connected to my webcam. Uh, it's important to mention we don't share or we don't train your motions on our AI at all. It's what you see is all confidential. It's all for you. Nothing like that at all. And when I'm ready, I can now complete the motion capture. Sorry, I can complete the calibration. So I'm going to grab my keyboard and my mouse, position my microphone so you can still hear me. And at this point, start. And all I need to do to complete my calibration is do a nice, strong T-pose. And it's just that simple. There we go. I'm in forming motion capture just like that. I don't know how long I spent setting up, but it was, I imagine, incredibly quickly. Oh, the only thing is though my mouse is not connecting.
It's working.
Perfect. So this is one of our templates, but I believe somebody has just been moving stuff around and then scarfed it off. So I'll be having words with probably Alice, who's been pranking me. But this in here, just a quick summary, is Canvas. It's our 3D editor within the web browser. This is how you perform your motion capture. And this is how you can then sort of stream it. So as I said, I'm doing full markerless motion capture. It's fully
Yes.
responsive to what I'm doing. So if I was to like wave, for instance, and
Dance
if
for
you
us.
look up top right of my screen share, you can have that reactive video of me as well. So if I was to do some star jumps,
Nice.
I don't know. If anyone has anyone got any suggestions for things to do, posting out as a question, or Elena,
Yeah.
if you've got anything in mind.
You can do the WMC.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I can do like a was it Y and C?
Yes, yes. We are waiting for your proposals. What Peter can do.
Oh gosh, when you said proposal, I thought it was like you wanted me to propose then and
No,
there. I
no,
was
no,
like,
no, no.
unfortunately,
Someone says 50 push-ups.
oh, I'm 50 push-ups. That would be surprising if I could do one push-up.
You can do a squat.
I was expecting I could do something like
Yes, yes. Do the oops, my boss is coming at my desk and see I'm not working. And chicken
well,
dance.
sort of like scurry away or something like that. Yep. If
Someone is
something was
asking,
huge up ahead and you're sort of like towering away, or if you're just looking far away as well.
someone is asking which kind of webcam is used here.
Yeah,
And
so that's a very good question. This webcam, it's a very generic run-of-the-mill. It's a USB powered. I think I got it off, oh gosh, maybe like Amazon for like £50, something like that. Um, and it's just a simple plug and play. I'm not using an expensive like Sony multiverse 4K camera, nothing like that. It's just a simple plug and play webcam.
okay, Peter, someone else asking if you can pick a prop.
If I can do what, sorry?
If you can pick a prop.
Oh, so I can pick up things like props, obviously, in the real world, and that is responsive. We don't have a physics-driven locator interaction within the environment just yet. It is something that we have thought about a couple times. It's very complicated to work in a responsive motion capture, but it's something that we can definitely look into. There's a huge desire for it.
And you
Is
also
there
have
anything else, or should we just jump into Unreal Engine? Anything else good?
someone asking if we can record this into Unreal. Yeah, this is the next step we're going to do.
Yep. Okay. So I feel like that's a good leeway there. So if I actually temporarily turn off my screen share,
Peter, we have another question that someone says it pauses to see the facial mock-up closer.
uh, oh yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. You'll have to bear with me because I'm trying to do this with one hand and a mouse that is, I think, slowly dying. But yes, we do have a full markerless face tracking. So.
Nice face. That's great.
It does feel like I'm a bit at the dentist, so I am going to pull away a little bit. You'll have to forgive me. Um, Yeah, so I'm gonna turn off my screen share and I'm gonna hand the baton over, let Elena show Unreal Engine if
Okay,
I can find my mouse.
yes. Maybe your cat ate it.
Yeah, I genuinely think she did.
Okay, so I'm moving on to Unreal Engine. I'm sharing my screen. So, okay, so I hope you all can see my screen. Peter, if you can confirm that you are seeing my screen, that would be
I can
great.
see it. I can see
Okay,
it
that's
here.
great. So, how to bring these amazing things of RADiCAL into Unreal Engine? We will start over by getting into radicalmotion.com. We can, after we go into the website, we can find their integration and click Unreal Engine. From here, we can see that we have the plugin. We have to choose which version we are using. For now, in the webinar, I'm using 5.4. So I will have that. If you want, you can download it from there. And right after you download it, I have already downloaded, so I'm showcasing you in my downloads that it will appear here. You will see, it will pop up, it will come up as a zip file. I will have to press the right click and extract it. And after I extract it, I will have to go to my local disk and go there, navigate into my program files. I will go slowly so all of you can follow. I will have to find a folder called Epic Games. After that, I will have to go to my version that I want to install this plugin. I will open that. I will go to find the folder that is called Engine, and then the folder of plugins. And just like that, I have all my plugins here. I will go from again in my downloads where I unzipped my RADiCAL plugin, and I will drag and drop it into my plugins. I won't do it because I have already did it, but you can see that it's very easy. Just drag and drop it into your plugins. So I will say again, I go to my local disk, add program files, then I will have to find my Epic Games, and then engine and plugins. Next, after I do that, I will go into my Epic Games. I will launch an empty project. I usually, for RADiCAL, I will use the virtual production template. So I have already have it opened there. Before you see your plugin, you will have to restart your engine so that the plugin, that you can see your plugin. You can go from there at Unreal Engine into plugins. If you're not familiar with Unreal Engine is one of the most powerful tools to create amazing things across all the fields of game development, immersive experience, virtual reality, augmented reality, games, fashion, everything you need. So I will have to search for RADiCAL. I will have to check that. And after I check and click it and enable it, I will have my engine will ask me to restart so that the plugin goes inside my engine. I will have to restart again. And after we will restart, we can see that I will close that. We will be in this in the startup level. So after that, I will have to search at the windows. I will have to find this that is called RADiCAL Live. And if I press it here, I will see this window appears. And I will have to connect with my session. The session that I will have to connect is the session that Peter sent me that he's right now inside and doing the motion capture. So I will have to copy and paste this for room ID for the room and account. So from here, I will bring it and copy the room ID to the first one. and the account in the second. So after that, you're very good to go and connect. So now I'm connecting with Peter's room, and I will be ready to record, to have his motion captures live into my Unreal Engine. So I'm connected. After that, what I will need to do is to go here into the settings. So it's here, settings. It's very important to go there because I will have to go and enable the show plugin content so I can see the the resources content from RADiCAL inside my project. So it's very important to go to settings and plugin content. And me personally, when I work with Unreal Engine, because we have a lot of things here, I like to stay organized and set colors for my files. So for example, here I have already set up a color for my RADiCAL folder that I want to find the assets and the characters that is inside. So I will go to, after I have enabled this, I'll have to go to my folder and open it. You can see I have a lot of, I have two cool characters. I will drag and drop my character here.
If you don't mind me interjecting, so within the plugin, we have come preloaded and pre-given to you a base metahuman, male metahuman, and a radical actor. These are just to get you started with. We know not everyone has custom characters already set up, so we want to make the path as easy and as quick as possible for those. So you don't have to come preloaded with your characters. You can just bring out your own characters, connect to a live room, and get started straight away. And any motions that you do record, you can also save and retarget for later. So you're never going to lose time or wasted effort, basically.
Okay. Thank you, Peter. We have a question if that works on Mac.
Oh, that's a good question. So currently, we're Windows primary for Unreal Engine. However, Canvas, Live Motion Capture, and our other plugins, they work fine across Mac and Windows. But for Unreal Engine, unfortunately, because the plugin is so bespoke, it's Windows only.
Okay, we have another question. If it is only PC based.
Yeah, I actually think that's the same guy, the follow-up. Yeah, so Windows, PC for Unreal, Unreal plugin, but everything else can work on Mac OS just fine.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. So after I have connected, as I said, with Peter's room, I see here that I have my nice character from RADiCAL, and all I need to do later is go there. Um, if someone is totally beginner here, this is the viewport of Unreal Engine, and whatever items we have here, we can see them in the outliner, and above here in this window, the details panel, which are the details of any actor inside Unreal Engine. So I will have to go here, that it says RADiCAL Player Connector, that I will have to connect my player with Peter. So I am connected with Peter. I don't know, Peter, if you are moving.
I am. So at this point, to preserve your work, you will then need to either turn on the game mode or activate a simulation within the editor. And then very soon,
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Sorry, of course. So yes, after we have choose here our player connector, we will have to simulate. So we are seeing Peter live into my Unreal Engine viewport. I don't know if you are seeing him. He's doing some very nice moves.
so hopefully you can also see in the like zoom view my witness cam. So you can see that it's also, this isn't pre-recorded or anything. I am genuinely trying to balance on one leg in the worst possible way.
Yeah, so this is live. It's what does at this moment, and he's just trying to stand in one leg. You can see it's pretty accurate and amazing. So he's smiling. We can see him now smiling. Yes, he's smiling. You can do the dance that someone asked before. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay, so we have a question. If someone is using a virtual machine, uh,
Ooh, yes. Um, so the short answer is it should work perfectly fine. Um, there may be some like permissioning things. There's a case of a lot of, well, everyone's virtual machine is different. Uh, I'm not a developer myself who uses virtual machines, so please don't take my word as gospel, but it should work just fine. Same if you're dual booted through Mac OS and Windows. As long as you load into the Windows interface, it should be fine for you.
yeah. And someone asked, is this option on the free trial?
Yes, yes. So
Yes.
everything here is free. Um, Within the free trial, when you sign up, no credit card required. You get an hour of motion capture time. So make sure you're being resourceful with your motion capture, but everything can be done for free. And then when you do go pro, you basically just get more time. So instead of 1 hour per day, you can have 36 hours. Um, and you can have unlimited FBX downloads, unlimited Canvas files, and it starts at $20 a month or 144 per year. I want to say I feel like I may have messed that up. Um, I apologize if I have.
Okay, that's great. And we have another question. If does this needs to be a live mockup or can it be recorded and put it later? Uh,
Yes, yes, you can. So
yes.
you can have a pre-recorded video, upload it to our website, and then that will be turned into an FBX of your skeletal motion data. And then you can download that FBX, you can put it into Maya, you can put it into Unreal, you can clean it up, you can mess it up, retarget it, do whatever you want with it um, in a pinch.
And another question. Thank you, Peter. Is that the same skeleton as the metahuman? No. Do you want to answer it?
We do have a sort of string. The skeletons, they're very similar. Um, that's a bit more of a retargeting question, which we're not going to go into like extensive detail for this
Yes.
webinar. So for something like that, you will have to sign up and join our bootcamp where we'll be going through this in a bit more detail.
Yes.
Um, yeah.
Okay, so next I will record uh, the motion of Peter. So I will have to go there into the take recorder and add a source from actor. And I will have to choose here from actor and I have here add radical actor BP. I will have to choose here so I can record Peter. And then I will have to press the record. And I see that now it's recording into Unreal Engine. What Peter does. We have 7 seconds. Okay. And after we finished our recording, I will stop this. So to be able to see what we recorded, I will put radical a bit here. I will have to go into my content drawer and in the content, I will have to go into my cinematics. So to find my takes. So this is where the takes are getting stored. So this is it, as I can see it here. And I will double click and press play. So I have the recording into Unreal Engine. And this is amazing.
And it's important to know that, the recording feature is we've been gleefully lazy about it, as in we just connect
Yes.
with the take recorder and sequencer. So if your existing projects use the take recorder and existing sequencer, then you're good to go. We don't do anything annoying in that sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have another question. If we can add VCam and do some real-time previews. If so, does it introduce a lot of latency?
Ooh, okay, so
Good.
that's a good question. I'm assuming for this that's VCam within Unreal Engine.
Hmm.
So at the moment we don't have a support for VCam within Unreal Engine. However, within Canvas, so the tool that I showed for motion capture earlier, we do have VCam support with any mobile device, tablet. You can just scan a QR code on your cameras and have a reactive virtual camera through your phone. But unfortunately, not in Unreal Engine. For that, you have to go to Canvas, which is also free.
Nice. And another question. So you have this animation saved in the engine. Can you now adapt that animation and clean up or add additive layers to it?
Do you want me to answer that, or do you want to take this, Elena?
Yes,
I
yes.
mean,
I will, yeah, of course, thank you. I will answer that yes, you can adapt this animation and clean it up. And of course, you can add the layers.
for the purpose of time, though, I'm sorry, we're not going to go through this. You'll have to sign up, check out the bootcamp for that.
Yeah, so also for the person that asked before about Unreal Engine has its own vCam cam solution, so there is no reason that wouldn't work with RADiCAL. And we have a nice question if you want to to capture multiple calibrated people.
So we do have a multiplayer functionality, as in multiple people can be within the one scene. I've done multiple Unreal demonstrations with 10 people, for example, 10 unique individual people. However, we are one camera for one person, so if Elena wanted to, she could connect her webcam to my live room. She would then appear, but she couldn't join me in my webcam view. We're one camera, one person, but you can have virtually unlimited number of people um, as multiplayer motion capture actors.
Nice. And if
I
we
realize
wanted,
I'm not actually in the screen
yeah,
capture
we're in the
view, so
Q&A.
I'm going to sit down.
Yeah, we've been automatically went to the next stage of QA, unofficial.
Uh, One other question from Philip. Presumably, if you wanted to mocap a character holding an item, you could hold a generic object like a tennis ball and thereafter anchor a mesh object asset to part of the rig. Yes, yes. So the animation that's been recorded is non-destructive. So you can then repurpose it to either characters or if you've got a locator attached to it or however you attach items. Yeah, of course, you can just add whatever object as you need. With multiple actors, do you have to be careful of clipping into each other? Yes, and that's kind of like a troublesome bane with all motion capture, in a sense, where you know, oh, um, there's always a chance that virtual characters can clip into each other or clip into the environment. So you just got to make sure you've got good blocking. If you need to move assets out the way, you move assets out the way, kind of thing. These are some great questions.
Yes, yes, indeed, indeed. So if you have another other questions, we are here for the questions.
So I've also put out a poll, which a good number of you have answered. So have you experimented with markerless motion capture before? A good 69% of people have said that they have, which is amazing. A good, healthy number of people have used Radical before, and a good number of people want to. And it's great to know because you can start for free. You can just go to radicalmotion.com.
We have two more questions. If the figure have to be standing, can they be suspended?
Uh, do, do, do you mean like the actor? So like me, myself, if they could be suspended? No, we do require people to be on the ground. However, if your character is like in water, for instance, then I don't see why not. You can put people in the water, but you need to have feet firmly on the ground as an actor.
Okay, more interesting questions. Can we expect fingers capture in the future?
Yes. However, I don't know if I can say too much because I fear the developers will beat me with a stick if I promise something that is too early. But yes, we are actively working on it in full body motion capture. You can do finger motion capture on upper body and fingers, which is a alternative motion capture mode.
And who would we talk to about bringing this to educational programs and institutions? Very interesting question.
Oh, that's a very good question. So you can
Yeah.
start with me through either our Discord or you can start through an email. But you'll also probably be speaking with the other half of my marketing team, Alice Gardner. She will also definitely help you with that. You can start by emailing me at peter@radicalmotion.com. Um, or if you
And
already have Alice's email, it's alice@radicalmotion.com. Shall I to save the screen share, shall I also go back to doing a bit of more motion capture
yes,
dancing
because
for
we have
people?
a question about simulating rooms. So I'm closing mine so you can. Okay.
Yeah. So simulation rooms are a great free example. So simulation rooms are pre-looped motion that is non-piloted by myself. It's great. They're free. You can just sort of bring them into Unreal Engine, test it with your characters. Does this actually work without spending your precious time for motion capture? It's a very good question.
And
Ari is the suspended. Once the T-pose is complete, can the actor then be suspended upside down, swinging, sitting in a chair? No, is the unfortunate but short answer. You still need to have your feet firmly on the ground. We're getting better with jumping and like sit. You can sit down on chairs. You can put your feet up and everything like that. But if you start like doing flips, getting rigging to throw you into the air high, that's not currently supported. But I'm always happy to experiment and try it out. I'm happy to be thrown into the air, of course.
the camera needs to be in front of you. Can I do like side? Someone asks.
It's a good question. So for this calibration will always have to be I'm showcasing in the little viewport. Oh, but my camera's a little bit low.
It's fine. We can imagine you on a T-pose.
Yeah, yeah. So you do need to be in a full frontal T pose. You need to fill the frame just perfectly. Again, I apologize because my camera's angled a bit low. You need to be in a perfect T pose. However, once you've done motion capture, you may have seen me, you can like rotate to the side, you can show your back, you can like stretch and lean over, and all of that will be captured fine. It's not gonna freak out, it's not gonna panic at all.
Nice. And what will happen if your actor is on a moving platform, trying to understand the way it is calculating the motion?
If it's in Unreal Engine, it will be fine. So because once the motion data is then streamed to the actor, you're just moving the roots, and the roots are already attached to the motion. So yeah, of course you can put it on like a moving platform, you can put it on a train, whatever your scene requires to have a moving platform.
Okay.
Oh no, if the actor, so if I was on a moving platform like a treadmill of sorts, you can get good results, but some of it may be a bit questionable in some areas. But it's definitely something that we'll try to go forwards. Halima's got a question. Well, not sorry, a question, but a statement. I'll be working with Radical soon, for sure. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you so
Nice.
much. You can get started. So walk cycles on a treadmill will work. It can work, but there are some times where it's a bit prone to like the foot crossing over. It can produce some artifacts. So that's where you may have to clean up in within Unreal or something like that. I feel like I'm sorry. I'm stealing like I've gone into like streamer mode. I'm stealing all of your questions, Elena. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Uh,
It's very radical related, so it's fine. So I don't know if we have answered this that says can you support multiple cameras for one person, for example, better facial capture and body motion?
Not no. We're very firmly planted into the one camera per person. We believe that there's a lot can be done with one camera, and we fully intend to just, go all in on that one camera. So you can add in more cameras, but you'll still end up just streaming through one camera.
Nice. And we have two more. If you wanted to mock up a character holding an item, you could hold a generic object like a tennis ball, and thereafter answer a mesh object asset to the part of the rig.
Yep. So it's a good question. So you can attach any object to your custom characters. Of course, if you've got like a locator on the hand, you've got a knight, for instance, with a shield and a sword. Yeah, of course. And if it's attached to the hands, it'll move with the hands. We don't support in-camera tracking of objects. So, for instance, if I was to hold up like my keyboard, the character is just going to move their hand. We haven't added anything like that. We're hoping to add it into Canvas, and then, well, because Unreal can somewhat support it already, that's already done. But we're hoping to bring this into Canvas as well.
Yeah, okay. So Peter, can you talk about simulation rooms?
I believe I did talk about simulation rooms. Simulation rooms they're very simple. It's a preset of looped animations which you bring into integrations like Unreal Engine,
Thank you.
and they're great for testing out your characters without spending up your precious motion capture time or getting into the position, standing over at the other end of the room, uh, hoping to see your character work fine, but you've realized something's not quite right, so you then have to run back. You can just do it all from the comfort of your chair and your desk.
Nice.
Okay. F One final question, and I think we can then start wrapping up and explain a bit more about Elena's course, and then we'll end. So the ETA support for Unreal 5.6. So this has been quite a huge request, understandably so, because a new version of Unreal is out. The short answer is that we are working on it, and we're hoping to create we're hoping for it to be a very seamless integration with everything else. We're not quite ready yet. We're not quite finished. We're hoping to have something soon. As for adding a procedural control rig to the radical mannequin that can assist with full oh my goodness, my brain is gone. I can't say the word. Compatibility for retargeted humanoids as well as quadrupeds. Performance capture artists can then use this for monsters and creatures as well. So I can't comment too much about quadrupeds because every quadruped is different, but we are primarily bipedal. So if you then want to bring that onto your characters, such as like a monster or an alien, if it's got two legs and two arms, fantastic. If it's got more arms, well, as long as the two arms are correctly retargeted to it, it'll be fine.
Nice.
Uh, for the Antuka platform, we'd like to collaborate with you. So something like this, I'm not going to go into on on a public webinar like this. So if you haven't already, email me at Peter at Radical Motion, and I will take it from there. So that was a lot of incredible questions, very quick fire. I think what we should do is we should wrap it up. So Elena, your course, your boot camp. Why don't you remind people at the end once more, what is it, how
Yeah,
long, when, and how can they sign up?
yeah, I can share screen a bit of the website. So this is for someone asked before, there is some requirements. It's totally for beginners. So I'm sharing my screen for a small moment. So this is our website. This is our credential, our partners, our supporters, and you can go there and access the bootcamp page. It's called From Zero to Hero, so it's for beginners, and it will start at 25 August. It will be live sessions with recorded content. We will be at 3 weeks. We will have a Greek cohort for Greek people, and then the others will be in English. You will take a certification from EPIC authorized instructors. So this is going to be 3 weeks. It's going to be a bit of intense, but if you are not willing to go into every day, the class will be like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So at Tuesday and Thursday, we will have some like webinars, guest talks, and you will have the great opportunity to meet many interesting professionals and get their connections, talk with them, getting their advice. If you don't have a powerful PC, no worries, we will have virtual machines for you. This is kind of the setup you can run through our website, and if you have any questions, you can contact us. So this is the program. It has a fee. You have to give a small deposit for secure your seat. If you are a student, you have a 50% of discount. If you can't handle the financial, which is at 200 euros, if you're a student, it's at 100. So if you can't cover this financial, you can contact us and we can help your participation or give you a scholarship. Of course, we want many people to attend. But we have to be sustainable, so that's why we are having this fee. So you will have to click here for the deposit to secure your seat until the next days because we will have to make the teams and based on the cohorts. We have already gone into um, we have extended our weeks so that people can apply more. So you will have a learning portal and you will have your recordings there and everything. And you will have to deliver in the 3 weeks a small game or an immersive experience. Or if you are not able to complete the game development classes, you can still deliver a small animated sequence. So it's fine if you don't get stressed for the deliveries. So this is it. You can contact us. You can contact me. You can add me on LinkedIn or email me, whatever you want. And we'll be happy to see you there.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
One also final thing is that we'll be doing hosting in the course itself. You have to sign up an extended
Yes.
version of this webinar itself,
Of course.
where we'll be bringing in custom characters, going through the process of retargeting. We'll be using simulation rooms through RADiCAL a bit more, so you can then like iterate on your characters as well. Um, I believe that's set for the 12th of September.
Yes, you will have a lot of radical sessions. We will have also some Arduino sessions. We will have some other sessions with other companies that we will surprise you with partners uh, later. So yes, we will have a lot of cool things, and Peter will be there. So we'll be looking forward to see you there. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I believe that's time. I don't want to run too far over. We've got you booked for an hour. I don't want to run too far over because I know what it's like when a presentation just keeps going like, no, 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 I want to go to lunch, hurry up, kind of thing. So
Welcome.
thank you so much. If there's Uh, yep, I believe I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for everyone who's attended. I hope you've learned something. I'm just looking at the poll results. Uh, 72% of people have found this very informative. So for that, I thank you all. And another statistic that I like, which is I'm going to be framing this up across the marketing channels. And how was it? How likely are you to use RADiCAL? 82% said very likely.
That's great.
I'll take that. Okay, thank you all so much. Thank you, Elena.
You're
And
welcome.
thank you, everyone, again. And we will see you hopefully at the boot camp. Take care
Yeah,
and
it was great.
toodaloo.
To do.